The Great Attractor. Look up at the night sky. What do you see? Pinpricks of light, constellations, myths, the serene and silent cosmos. It feels still, eternal, a beautiful, frozen tapestry. But that is the oldest trick the universe plays on us. Because what you are looking at is not still. It is not silent. It is a roaring, chaotic river of motion, a cosmic dance on a scale so vast it defies the very imagination. Every star you see, every galaxy, every single speck of light is moving, drifting. And for the last few decades, we have known something terrifying and wonderful. Nearly all of it, including us, is being pulled towards a mystery, a phantom, a cosmic siren song emanating from a place we cannot see, from a gravitational anomaly so powerful it bends the paths of entire galaxies. We are being pulled towards the Great Attractor. And today, we are going to go on a journey not just through space, but through the very nature of reality, to the heart of this cosmic secret. Imagine you are a deep-sea creature, living in the perpetual midnight of the abyss. You have no concept of the surface, of the sun, of the storm raging far above. Your world is the dark water. But then, you notice something. All the currents, all the drifting plankton, all the other creatures, they are all moving in the same direction. A slow, inexorable drift towards a single, unseen point. You can't see what's pulling you. It's beyond your perception, but you can feel its influence in everything. That pull, that unseen, terrifying, and magnificent force. That is what the Great Attractor is to us. Our story begins not with a flashy image from a telescope, but with the patient, meticulous work of mapping the cosmos. In the 1970s and 80s, astronomers were finally able to measure the velocities of galaxies with incredible precision. They expected to see the gentle, uniform expansion of the universe, as Edwin Hubble had described. And they did. But they saw something else too, a deviation, a mysterious flow. Our home, the Milky Way galaxy, is not stationary. It's moving at a staggering 2.2 million kilometers per hour. But here's the puzzle. Only a fraction of that motion is explained by the general expansion of the universe. The rest? The rest is a peculiar velocity, an extra push. And it's not just us. Our entire local group of galaxies, and the vast Virgo supercluster that we are a part of. Thousands of galaxies spanning hundreds of millions of light years. All of us are streaming in the same direction, towards a specific point in the sky, in the constellation of Centaurus. This was the discovery, a cosmic river, and we are all caught in its current. The source of this river was given a name that sounds like it's straight out of science fiction, the Great Attractor. What could possibly have the power to do this? Gravity is the sculptor of the cosmos, but it requires mass. Immense, almost blasphemous amounts of mass. To tug on the fabric of space-time so hard that it can redirect the destiny of 100 billion suns in our galaxy alone. You would need a gravitational heart so dense, so massive, it was thought to be impossible. The calculations pointed to a mass equivalent to tens of thousands of Milky Ways, all concentrated in a region of space about 250 million light years away. There was just one enormous problem. We couldn't see it. The location of the Great Attractor lies directly in the plane of our own Milky Way galaxy, a region we call the Zone of Avoidance. It's not a magical zone. It's simply the crowded, dusty, starlit disk of our own galactic home. Imagine trying to see a distant, faint lighthouse, but a brilliant, sprawling city is directly in your line of sight. The city's glare and smog drown out the distant beacon. That's our predicament. The Great Attractor was hidden behind a veil of stars, gas, and cosmic dust. It was a ghost, a gravitational phantom, whose presence we could only infer from its irresistible pull. For years, this was the state of our knowledge. We knew we were falling, but we didn't know what was at the bottom of the well. It was a humbling, almost frightening thought. Here we were, a supposedly advanced civilization, mapping the far reaches of the cosmos, and yet, one of the most powerful influences on our cosmic neighborhood was completely invisible to us. It was a stark reminder that the universe is under no obligation to make sense to us, or to be easily observable. This is where the story takes a turn from the merely mysterious to the truly mystical, because the quest to understand the Great Attractor began to reveal that the universe is far stranger, far more layered, and far more interconnected than we ever dreamed. We developed new eyes. We built telescopes that could see not in visible light, but in other wavelengths, infrared, X-ray, and radio. These instruments could peer through the galactic smog of the Zone of Avoidance. And when we did, the veil began to lift. We didn't find a single monstrous object. We didn't find a cosmic plug hole or a giant black hole, though black holes are part of this story. What we found was even more profound. The Great Attractor is not a thing. It is a place, the heart of a colossal congregation of matter known as the Laniakea Supercluster. Laniakea. It's a Hawaiian word meaning immense heaven, and it is a name that is perfectly suited. The Laniakea Supercluster is our true cosmic address. It is a vast continent of galaxies, over 500 million light-years across, containing perhaps 100,000 large galaxies. And all the galaxies within Laniakea are flowing, like water droplets, on a vast, undulating spiderweb towards a central gravitational valley. That valley, that deepest, most massive point in the gravitational landscape, is the Great Attractor. It is the center of our celestial continent, the capital city of our corner of the universe. But what is this center? What makes this valley so deep? The answer lies in the hidden architecture of the cosmos, an architecture known as the cosmic web. You see, the universe isn't just a random scattering of galaxies. It has a structure, a grand design. After the Big Bang, dark matter, that mysterious, invisible substance that makes up most of the universe's mass, coalesced into a colossal, web-like scaffolding. Ordinary matter, the stuff of stars, planets, and us, was then drawn by gravity into the densest knots and filaments of this dark web. The Great Attractor is one of these nodes, a nexus, a place where several of the universe's great cosmic filaments intersect. It is a focal point of power where the combined mass of dozens of rich galaxy clusters, immense clouds of hot gas, and unfathomable amounts of dark matter create a gravitational well so deep that it dictates the motion of everything for hundreds of millions of light years around. Think of it as a mountain range. Most galaxies are on the slopes, and they are all sliding slowly, inevitably, into the central valley. We are on one of those slopes. Our journey towards the Great Attractor is a journey home to the gravitational center of our local universe. But, and this is where the mystery deepens once more, the story doesn't end with Laniakea. As our maps got better, we noticed something that sent a shiver down the spines of cosmologists. The entire Laniakea Supercluster, with the Great Attractor at its heart, is also moving. Our entire immense heaven is being pulled. The river we are in is itself just a tributary of a far vaster, more powerful cosmic current. We are being pulled towards something even bigger, even more distant, and even more enigmatic. Something known as the Shapley Attractor. The Shapley Supercluster is the largest known concentration of matter in our observable universe, a staggering collection of mass about 650 million light-years away. Its gravitational pull is so immense that it is tugging on Laniakea itself. So, we are falling towards the Great Attractor, and the Great Attractor, in turn, is falling towards Shapley. It is a hierarchy of influences, a cosmic dance of attraction on a scale that numbs the mind. It reveals a universe that is not static, but dynamic and flowing, with great tides of matter moving through the cosmos over billions of years. This brings us to the most mystical, the most profound question of all. What is the source of this mass? What is the true, ultimate nature of this force that guides us? The honest, breathtaking answer is, we still don't fully know. Yes, we see the galaxies and the clusters in Shapley, but does their combined mass fully account for the pull we feel? Some scientists speculate that there may be even larger, unseen structures beyond, structures woven from the dark matter that permeates everything. The Great Attractor, then, is not the final destination, but a signpost, a pointer towards a deeper layer of cosmic reality. It is the universe's way of showing us that what we see with our telescopes, the glittering stars, the majestic galaxies, is only the faintest glitter on the surface of a deep, dark ocean. The real actors, the true architects of the cosmos, are the hidden forces, the dark tides, the unseen masses that weave the fabric of space-time itself. This is no longer just astronomy. This is cosmology. This is philosophy. This touches on the mystical. The Great Attractor is a gravitational manifestation of a deeper truth, that we are part of a living, breathing, moving cosmos. We are not observers, separate from the universe. We are embedded within it, flowing with its currents, subject to its deepest, most fundamental rhythms. Every atom in your body, every particle that makes you you, is on this same journey. You are, right now, moving at over 2 million kilometers per hour towards a cosmic mystery. You are part of this grand billion-year pilgrimage. What will happen when we get there? Don't worry, we never will. The expansion of the universe will see to that. The finish line is receding faster than we can approach it. Ours is an eternal journey, not a destination. We are forever falling towards a horizon we can never cross, guided by a force we cannot see, towards a center that is both a place and a concept. The Great Attractor is the ultimate symbol of the quest for knowledge. It is a reminder that the universe is filled with wonders and terrors beyond our current comprehension. It is a siren song, calling us to look deeper, to push our instruments further, and to question our place in this immense heaven. It is the cosmos's greatest secret, written not in light, but in motion, a silent, majestic, and eternal pull towards the great, the grand, the unknown. This journey into the cosmic unknown is why I do what I do. The universe is the greatest story ever told, and we are only just beginning to read its pages. If this glimpse into the depths of space and the nature of reality fascinated you, if you felt that pull of curiosity, then you can continue this journey with me. Help this channel grow by hitting that like button. It really helps the algorithm share these mysteries with more people. And subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next voyage into the unknown. And I want to hear from you. What do you think the ultimate nature of the Great Attractor is? A confluence of dark matter? A sign of something even grander? Let me know your thoughts, your wildest theories, in the comments below. Let's have a conversation that spans the cosmos. And if your hunger for these mysteries is truly insatiable, if you want to explore the very edges of modern cosmology, and the ideas that are shaping our future understanding of reality, from the holographic principle to the true nature of the multiverse. Then I invite you to check out my book, Holographic Multiverse. In it, we go even further, exploring the idea that our reality, with all its wonders, like the Great Attractor, might be a projection, a cosmic hologram. The link to find the book is in the description below. Thank you for watching. Remember to look up at the stars, but never forget that the greatest mysteries are not just what you see, but the invisible currents that carry you.